There's not a whole lot to say. Um, that's a complete lack of professionalism to come in here with that effort. Complete lack of focus. They played harder yesterday in practice by a lot. Wasn't even close. So I don't know how you step onto the floor with 20,000 people in the stands and perform like that. That's one of the worst it is the worst offensive night I've ever seen, as far as I've been here in the last 4 years.
Also, I mean, defensively, I wonder, I mean, what stands out to you, I guess I should ask, defensively about tonight?
How many layups they got? They were in the paint, downhill, layups, all night. And quite frankly, they were the first half of our first game too. So when you're giving up layups, those are hard to combat. But we had no presence on either end of the floor. I don't really have any answers for you, Callie. I mean, if I had the answers, I would be doing it. Other than the effort and the focus just was not there. Was not there, and it wasn't there from the get-go. Michael?
Thank you. Coach, did you feel like there was the defensive issues maybe contributed to the offense? Like you said,
Sure.
It didn't look like yourselves defensively from the beginning. Things seemed to go really easy for them. Did one kind of spiral into the other?
It always does. I mean, and it's not just, they've made a couple tough shots. I mean, they're shooting layups. They're shooting layups. Just down the gut of the defense, turn the corner. I mean, I don't think you can play much worse on either end, but it definitely affects your offense, because you're having to take it out from underneath the net every time. So you don't have a lot of pace at times. The rhythm is really sporadic. I thought they were grabbing and holding us, and, so it's a rugby match. It's a rugby match, and my team doesn't want to play rugby back, and so we get our ass kicked, period. There has to be some fight back. If they're going to allow that kind of physicality, my team has to step up and match that physicality, period. So we just get punked all night because one team is physical and one team is not. One team is 3 steps behind and one team is not. They got all the 50-50 balls. I mean, they busted our ass in every kind of way, Michael. There's just no two bones about it. It's one of the worst games I've ever seen.
But this, I think you said earlier, a couple games ago, this was a team that sometimes you saw greatness and sometimes catastrophe.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a situation where it seems like it is like you said, one or the other, and it's kind of hard to know which one's coming?
Yeah, I mean, if I knew which one was coming, I could prepare myself a little bit better. But, we go out to Phoenix. That was the best team in the league going into that night. And we put a solid 4 quarters together. Tonight, we put, a third quarter together. After that, 3 quarters of trash. The offense was trash. The defense was trash. And at some point, you have to say that's a little bit more us than, because it's happened to multiple opponents, with us. The effort has to be there. The physicality has to be there. The want to, being intentional. And we were not there. I mean, we had one person score more than 2 field goals, and that was Asia Wilson. After that, we didn't have anybody score more than 2 field goals. Jackie was 2 for 9. After that, that's it. But when you're throwing it to the other team, you're giving them multiple opportunities on the offensive glass. They just wanted it more than us. I think that's the most disturbing thing to me, is when people want it more than you do, because that's effort and that's heart, that's hustle, and it beats talent 9 times out of 10.
Hi, Coach. You've talked a lot throughout the year about just effort and attention to detail. I guess, do you still feel like the team is receiving those messages from you, or just how do you kind of balance letting them figure that out versus, I mean, you've said before you don't want to coach effort, but effort has been a consistent issue. So how do you kind of find that balance?
Well, I mean, maybe we shake something up. I don't know, maybe shake up the starting lineup. We got to look at something, because the starts haven't been good. You know, and it's tough to know that, Nikias, because we come out against Phoenix and they do great, right? Next night, come out complete opposite. So it's really hard to know as a coach, you know, what team you're getting on any given night. If I knew exactly what buttons to push to make sure that our effort was appropriate every night, I'd be pushing those buttons. It's not a button I want to have to push. If I have to start your engine, like, you got to come with your engine started. You got to come with the gas pedal down. And we just have not in too many games this year. We would have won 5 or 6 more games if we just played harder. How about that? That's a way to, you know, flit away a season. If we just tried harder, we'd win more games, and that's been the case in 5 or 6 of these losses.
Gotcha. And just quickly to the defense, you did sprinkle in a little bit more zone in this one. Was that just trying to find something on that end, or is that something that you want to get into?
Well, I just thought maybe we could protect the paint a little bit more. They were absolutely crushing us, getting downhill, their guards. So it was just an effort to hopefully give them a different look, make them think differently. Once they brought Cunningham in, I was trying to get us out of the zone. We had a couple miscues. I think we cut it back to about 13 or so. Don't know if it got any closer than that. I think 13 was the closest we got. And then you give up offensive rebounds. So you do all this work to crawl in and give up bang, bang, like offensive rebounds, threes, offensive rebounds, putbacks, you know, the hustle plays. And those are just backbreakers. And then before you know it, it's 20 points again.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.